You're stopped at a red light. The car next to you revs its engine. You glance over. The driver nods. The light turns green. And for 3 seconds, you're not just driving anymore. You're racing. Most drivers think this is harmless. A little adrenaline. A quick contest between two cars that ends before the next light. But in nearly every state, what just happened has a name. And that name comes with consequences most people never see coming. It's called an exhibition of speed. And the law has been watching this exact moment for decades. Let's start with what the law actually says. California Vehicle Code Section 23,109 makes it illegal to engage in a speed contest on a public road, and it separately criminalizes exhibition of speed, which means accelerating rapidly, spinning your tires, or racing another vehicle just to show off. You don't need a finish line. You don't need a bet. You don't even need to win. The moment two cars accelerate against each other with intent to outrun one another, the law considers that a race. Here's the part that surprises people. This isn't unique to California. The Uniform Vehicle Code, the model traffic law that most states based their own codes on, includes language against racing on highways going back to the 1960s. Texas, Florida, New York, Illinois. Nearly every state has some version of this statute. The wording changes, the penalties change, but the core idea stays the same. Racing on a public road is not a gray area. It's a specific chargeable offense. So what actually happens the moment you get caught? First, the stop. An officer who witnesses a speed contest or an exhibition of speed can pull over both drivers, not just one. That surprises a lot of people. You don't have to be declared the winner to be charged. Simply participating is enough. The officer will ask basic questions. Were you racing that car? Did you agree to it beforehand? Your answers matter less than what the officer already saw. Rapid acceleration side by side, tires breaking traction, speeds climbing well past the limit in a matter of seconds. That's often all the evidence needed. Second, the charge. In most states, a first offense is a misdemeanor. That means it goes on your criminal record, not just your driving record. Penalties typically include fines that can run anywhere from a few $100s to over $1,000, depending on the state and whether anyone was injured. Some states add mandatory community service. Many suspend your license for a fixed period, often 30 to 90 days for a first offense, longer if you've been cited before. Then there's the part almost nobody expects. Vehicle impoundment. California, under its street racing and sideshow laws, allows police to seize and impound the vehicle involved, sometimes for up to 30 days, even if the car belongs to someone other than the driver. Think about that for a second. You could lend your car to a friend, they get caught racing, and your vehicle sits in an impound lot while you pay daily storage fees to get it back. States like Georgia have gone even further, passing laws that allow prosecutors to seize vehicles used in reckless racing and street takeovers entirely, not just hold them temporarily. Let's reconstruct the moment so you can actually picture it. You're the driver in the passenger seat story now. The light turns green. You floor it. For a few seconds, it feels like nothing else exists, just you, the other car, and the sound of two engines fighting for the lead. Then in your mirror, red and blue light bars appear. Your stomach drops. You pull over. So does the other driver, 2 cars ahead. The officer walks up calm, already writing. He tells you what he saw, not what you think you did, what he saw. And in that moment, the version of events that matters isn't yours. It's his. Now here's the counterintuitive twist, the part that changes how you should think about this entire topic. You do not need to be going particularly fast to get charged. Exhibition of speed laws exist specifically to cover moments where the danger comes from the sudden, reckless nature of the acceleration, not the top speed reached. NHTSA data on speed-related crashes consistently shows that rapid acceleration and loss of control in low-speed, urban settings, think stoplights and parking lots, account for a significant share of racing-related collisions. This isn't a highway problem, it's a red light problem. It's a parking lot problem. It's the exact moment you thought was too quick, too small, too harmless to count. And this is where it gets personal for anyone who's ever done this without thinking twice. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety has published research tying illegal street racing and organized sideshow events to a rising number of bystander injuries, not just injuries to the drivers involved, people filming on their phones, people standing near intersections where these events pop up. When a race goes wrong, and NHTSA figures show that a meaningful percentage of them do, the people hurt are often not the ones who agreed to race in the first place. That's the twist nobody tells you at the stoplight. You're not just risking your own safety, your own license, your own car, sitting in an impound lot. You're making a decision for everyone standing near that intersection who never agreed to be part of it. So what actually happens if you get caught street racing? You get pulled over, sometimes alongside the person you were racing. You get charged, usually with a misdemeanor that follows you well beyond your driving record. You may lose your license for weeks or months. Your car may sit impounded, costing you money every single day it stays there. And if anyone gets hurt, the charges climb from a traffic misdemeanor toward something far more serious. In many states, a felony, with the kind of penalties that can follow you for the rest of your life. None of this means every red light is dangerous, or that every quick acceleration is a crime. Laws vary significantly from state to state, and what counts as a chargeable exhibition of speed in one place might be treated differently in another. This video is general legal information, not legal advice for your specific situation. If you're ever facing an actual citation or charge, a licensed attorney in your state is the only person who can tell you exactly where you stand. But here's what stays true everywhere. That moment at the red light, engine revving, eyes locked with the driver next to you, isn't just a moment. It's a decision the law has already made a rule about, long before you ever pulled up to that intersection. So, next time the light turns green and someone next to you wants to make it a contest, remember what's actually riding on those next 3 seconds. Not just who gets to the next light first. Your license, your car, possibly your record. And the people standing on the corner who never agreed to be part of your race at all. You're stopped at a red light. The car next to you revs its engine. This time, you know exactly what happens next.